Welcome back to the live coverage of YCS Milan 2018, where we are ready to get our round 4 feature match on. In the blue corner, we got Richard Konschake from Germany. Welcome to the stage. How are you feeling?
Pretty nervous actually, but I'm just trying to cool down and try to focus on the feature match.
Right. You got like 3 wins in the bank already, right? So you mustn't feel too bad.
Well, yeah, I was kind of prepared going into this event, but I was also kind of lucky today, and hopefully I get lucky again and try to get some more wins.
All right. Have you been to the other events this year, considering this is the last?
No, it's actually my first YCS, but I've been to like the European Championship in German as well, but with not so good results. But yeah, today works fine as well.
All right. What's the big difference between the National Championship or the European Championship and the YCS for you?
I guess it's just the fact that like I started playing at the start of the year, so I wasn't that good at the time of the German Championship. But I think I kind of grew as a player and stuff, and yeah, that's basically the biggest difference.
Well, this is the make or break situation. Please have a seat. This is the feature match area. These are basically the highest stakes we got. But just look at that. You're starting at the start of the year, and now you're already in the feature match at one of the largest events in Europe. His opponent for this round is going to be a veteran. It's Herman Hansson from Sweden. Hello, welcome.
Hello.
Was I correct in assuming you're a veteran?
Yes, I have played a bunch of YCS at this point, and I've attended all of the events this year.
Wow, okay, so you're one of the guys who's able to sneak in and get the ordeal of a traveler playmat.
Yes, that's the plan.
All right, how excited are you about this prize?
The ordeal mat, yeah. I'm very excited.
Have you taken a look at it yet?
Yes, I have. I was following the reveals on the Facebook.
Oh, okay. Cool. So, are you feeling well prepared for this event?
I have been testing a lot, but I also picked a deck that I haven't played as much with compared to the previous events this year.
All right, but so far so good. Also 3 wins in the bank. So what do you think your chances are going to be in the feature match?
I think my chances are good, hopefully at least. I'll try to represent my team and all of the people I know that's watching, friends and family.
All right. Cautious confidence is what I call it. Please have a seat as well. So, both our players are ready to get their game on. Now it's time to see who goes first. Please perform the die roll. Do a high roll. That's a 4 for Richard and a 5 for Herman, so you can decide who goes first.
I want to go first.
All right, he also wants to go first. It's a trend this weekend. There's the handshake. Players are definitely ready. So let's take you guys to our commentators for the round. It's going to be Marcello Barberi and Tom Payne.
Welcome to round 4, guys. We got a very special feature match for you. And first of all, it's...
excited.
Yeah.
I don't really know what either of these decks are capable of.
Yeah, I mean, to the certain extent, for sure. Because first of all, we have one of the few Sweden players in the room. It's not like a large region of Yu-Gi-Oh playing, but Herman, as you said, is going to every event. Yeah, exactly, and he shows up. And well, they're both playing unusual decks, combo decks, and they're trying to just accumulate a large combo. As you said, we are not too familiar one of the decks because it's new and it's Prankids. So
it's pretty exciting.
Yeah. Essentially, what all the Prankids monsters do, at least the main deck ones, they have effects, and then if the first effect's resolved, they get to special summon another Prankid from the deck, and they are basically link monsters and fusion monsters. So it's quite an interesting deck, not popular at all, but it's not been explored yet. Cause
it's very new.
It's very new, and since there are a lot of different decks around, I haven't really seen anyone testing with it. So I'm really curious to see what it's capable of.
And on the other side,
well, on the other
we've
side,
got World Chalice, but with some serious madness going on here. There is the Predator Plant engine. There is some Blackwing Synchro engines with the Assault Blackwings going on.
Honestly, I'm so surprised that he managed
Rescue ferrets.
to fit 40 cars. Like a deck from this, I would expect like 60 or something. Because he has madness.
More than 60, you know.
Yes, yeah, even 100. Yeah, he has everything. So I mean, I'm curious to see because I don't think if you have that many combo cards,
Even running Instant Fusion, he's got targets for Instant Fusion, Brilliant Fusion, all the...
yeah, it's literally the extra deck is mad as yeah.
I have no idea what's going to happen. And all that, he's got room for 3 Saryuja.
Yeah, Fixer Rouge in there, and even Doppel Warrior, whatever.
Did you see the feature at YCS London with the Saryuja turbo deck?
Yeah.
I think this might put that to shame if he.
I think so. I'm really excited about this.
But I guess we will find out.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Can we? Are we ready to head over to the feature match area? Yes, we are. Not ready. Okay, Ollie was lying to me. So, what else is in his extra deck?
Librarian.
That is a card I have not seen for
for a long time.
for a very. It's
many
still
years.
at 2. Apparently.
I think it's
Yeah?
a 1 maybe.
Maybe
but
it's a
yeah,
1.
let's figure it out and
Still
go
on the.
and go to the
on the
table
list.
to see these combos. So, the die roll is super important, and actually, Herman won. We can see on the other end there would have been a crazy combo with Soul Charge, Brilliant Fusion, Call by the Grave. The end from Breacher is insane, yeah. But let's see, Herman opening.
We may see a slower paced match as Richard has to read all of the cards
that's
his opponent plays.
it gotta be common trend for Herman this weekend, but that's a really cool thing to do, honestly, because if your opponent don't know anything about your deck, you're at a huge advantage, because
They don't know what. They don't know what's coming.
they don't know what
They
to
don't
do,
have
they don't know where to use their hand traps if they have any, they don't know what to side deck. So it's a common trend among like good players to try and figure out real quick like different decks and play them. So polymerization comes down.
You've got to be taken aback. I mean, Richard doesn't seem that plus, but his opponent just activated regular
Regular
polymerization.
polymerization. You gotta think what's going on. You don't really see that outside of Fluffle, I guess. Okay, so the fusions are all really good.
Pretty good, yeah. That can summon 2 monsters back from the grave.
Exactly, and they play Instant Fusion as well because it can bring out the fusions.
Both of the Prankids get to summon a monster from a deck and a bonus.
Yeah.
And the field spell, what does the field spell do? Anything extra, do we know?
It adds the monster.
It adds a monster. He's done that already, but he's pointing to it again. We'll find out.
Yep.
Maybe we should look up the Prankids field spell.
Place.
There you go. So it definitely adds a monster when you activate it. And then we'll find out what it does when you fusion.
He's using the fusion now to bring back 2 of the Prankids. And he's going into the link.
Prankids place. Prankids house.
Yeah.
Sounds like fun.
So the link, when it's summoned, you can add the Prankid spell or trap, and then it tributes itself to add back the cards. So usually the fusion summons and the link add backs.
Okay, so the effect that when it's fusion summoned is not very helpful. It gives all your monsters 500 extra attack.
Yeah.
Less exciting than adding a Prankid from your deck to your hand.
Definitely.
There's going to be a little bit of reading going on. And when you link summon, all of your opponent's monsters lose 500 attack.
Yeah, it's definitely relevant going second, not quite going first.
But I mean, it's not a negative.
No, I mean, it doesn't hurt.
Rich is probably just completely lost at this point.
Yeah, I mean, it gonna have to see where the ending goal for Herman is. Basically, the level 10 fusion and the Link 4 for Prankids, they do Raigeki and Feather Storm Duster into your opponent turn is a quick effect, they tribute themselves. So that seems pretty good if you manage to actually summon both on the field.
So I guess that's probably what you're really thinking when you're playing like a powerful combo deck.
Yeah.
Like Richard is like, okay, you do what you want, and then
exactly.
what are you going to do to stop me?
Fun. Yeah. What are you actually ending up?
And he probably doesn't know.
Yeah, he surely doesn't know.
That is a toad right there.
Yeah, this is a toad.
Is he running? He's not running any frogs.
No, it's just a free negation. And
so what is that? A Link 4 and a toad?
no, that's the Link 2 still.
That's the Link 2.
Yeah, it's the Bow Wow.
It's the Bow Wow.
Yeah, some of those names. Yeah. Is differently from the other Link. It tributes itself during your opponent turns only. And it still gets back the cards from your grave to your
And he's recycling some cards with that continuous spell. So Caught by the Grave can presumably negate the Totally Awesome, which is good.
Definitely good.
And then we have to see what other interruptions are coming down from Herman, but unfortunately we can't quite see. He is running Ash, but I can't see any Ash in his hand.
Do we know what he has set? I would guess. Maybe the Prankids plan.
Prankids plan.
I guess he would be set.
One Prankids trap. And
it Link summons as soon as it resolves, so you can make the Link 4. And then when your opponent declares an attack, yeah, you can banish it from the grave. So as long as it is on the field, it doesn't matter because it's a continuous trap.
And he could also have Caught by the Grave, which he does. Yeah. Okay.
And the top decked Lone Fire gets Matt.
I'm not sure he's that fussed because he's already got brilliant. Brilliant Fusion and Instant Fusion.
Yeah, he doesn't care too much about that, honestly. Dan is really powerful still, and as you said, he has the Call by the Grave to negate the totally now.
Call by the Grave is like one of those cards that's just kind of cool, but
it's so cool, yeah.
He's not using it.
Oh, he does not use it. Maybe just okay with continuing and holding it for an entrap.
Maybe he just didn't realize. I don't see where he goes without the Brilliant Fusion.
Same.
Having used his normal summon.
He does have a huge extra deck, so...
Maybe he's equally baffled by the Prankids deck as us.
Definitely. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be that great at the moment, because the Link can chain itself, adding back 2 Prankids, and... Yeah, even if he negates that with Cold...
He's saving it for the Link.
Yeah.
I think I would prefer
definitely
my Brilliant Fusion.
Because you have Soul Charge and now you basically can't even use it, so...
You can make Linkuribo and then Soul Charge back.
Seems quite sad, to be fair.
If he's even running Linkuribo in his...
In his madness.
I don't see it.
He's not running it.
Honestly, I'm quite surprised he found the room for the one Instant Fusion with the one target, given the amount of stuff in his extra deck.
I agree. That doesn't seem to be so usual.
Because I don't think there are any other targets.
No.
For Instant Fusion.
No, you can't summon Seraphonite, so that's about it. It seems Herman is doing it quite convincingly. He even got up to 10,000 life points, so...
Why not?
Why not?
That's one of the Prankid monsters sort of...
Yeah, he
gains...
Should
we call it a bonus?
Yeah,
the summon from the deck is the good thing.
Yeah, definitely. That's what matters. But
is a bonus. I mean, one of them sends from the deck to the graveyard, yeah. Which is nothing to be sniffed at.
But now he's going to be able to accumulate a lot of advantage, and now the Fuel Spell bonus attack comes in handy, because he will be able to probably go for a game if he's able to. Let's see.
Yeah, you don't have to use it until you want to. The Prankids attack gain effect.
Attack gain, yeah.
Otherwise, it would kind of be wasted if you had to use it now. The Prankids, they don't look... I mean, they look like they should have small attack points, but I don't actually. And they're all
I would agree with that.
They make themselves come out in defense mode anyway. And Richard's taken some damage. 1,000 from instant fusion for sure, and then I don't know where else he's taken the damage.
One of the Prankids deals damage.
One of the Prankids deals damage as well.
And Richard picks up his card, is in the end quite clearly, and now it's going to be interesting for him because he picks up his side deck, and I'm pretty sure he didn't think about Prankids when building it, so...
maybe he's a level ahead of us.
Maybe. So, taking a look at it...
is this the sort of side deck where you side anything going first?
I mean, yeah, this is like the deck where you don't want to side anything going first. Like, it's such a crazy combo deck. We saw that if he would have won the die roll, then he would have been able to win the game, most likely, because he had such a great opening with Soul Charge and Brilliant Fusion.
Yeah, what's that? Is that a Ritual Beast Tamer token?
Yeah.
That's quite cool. Can't remember the name of that Ritual Beast Tamer. I think it's the one that summons from the grave. But I don't know.
Isn't Tamer a name already? No.
No,
Okay.
no. There's the Ritual Beast. There's Spiritual Beasts.
Spiritual Beast, Ritual
And
Beast.
Ritual Beast Tamers. So they're slightly different. So like
Okay.
all of the there's like you have to
I
have a
remember
Beast
the
Tamer
differences,
and a
but I thought
Spiritual
Tamer was a
Beast.
name. Okay.
No, they're all
Yeah,
like
doesn't make
Tamer
sense.
something.
Yeah, because they Tamer Beast. Yeah.
There was the good one, the Elder, which let you
Yeah, the Elder.
summon a bonus.
Yeah. This one, from the banished effect.
What do you think comes in for Herman? Do you think he knows what he's up against? I feel like maybe you see the type of deck. He saw...
I mean, it could have been
saw Lone
Thunder
Fire.
Dragon. Lone Fire, yeah.
and Brilliant Fusion.
If it wasn't for Lone Fire, it could have easily been Thunder Dragon.
It could still be Thunder Dragon.
I mean, not necessarily. Like, probably could be... Like, it reminds me a lot of the zombie deck that was played with dinosaurs, with like 60 cards, but
Yeah,
like...
I get the feeling you kind of know roughly what you're playing against when you see
I mean,
Brilliant
it's a combo
Fusion,
deck
you
for
see
sure.
Lone Fire.
That's the thing. You don't know the ending, but you're surely
The
gonna play
idea
hand
of like
traps.
Ghost Bell and Lanciers coming in doesn't seem unreasonable at all.
Yeah, I could think about Lancia. I guess it's a little bit riskier, but the Ghost Bell I would expect for sure.
Although, I mean, I don't know what Richard's going to be pulling out of his graveyard. He runs Monster Reborn and Soul Charge and World Legacy Succession and Called by the Grave, so all of those cards are negated by Ghost Bell.
There are a few targets there, and also there is the if he plays the yeah, the Aurum, yeah, the link to Word Chalice. It also summons from grave.
Yeah,
so.
and Glow Up Bulb.
And I would expect that to be
Steam.
quite good in this deck. So let's see. I'm really excited to see a combo.
Ah, there's that Shine Ball again.
Bulb. Oh, I can't quite figure out the spell. Oh, the waterfront.
With the Waterfront, yeah.
Ah.
Is this good? I can't see the rest of his cards.
I mean, the Shine Ball is not... Let's see, Lee. I don't want to talk. But I mean...
I don't know. To me, it doesn't look
doesn't
good.
seem to be great, but...
So yeah, he's got that into Imduk. Imduk, then you can Tribute Summon, and you can resolve the World Legacy
yeah, so at least you can do that.
World Chalice.
But he has the Lee as well. No, it's actually not bad at all. Because you tribute, you summon, and then you special summon
Does
the
Lee
Lee.
get its effect when it's special summoned?
You can, you can do a lot. Yeah, it's actually quite good. And
There's the Doppel Warrior.
did Herman show the end, or do we not get it to see if he has any interrupts?
I've not seen. I didn't see his. I was too busy looking at Richard's hand.
Yeah. And actually, something absurd almost is that in such a deck he's not playing Summon Sorceress. It would seems like it would make a lot of sense in like a crazy combo deck, but I don't think he does. Okay, so Aurum summoned, and yeah, he gets another lead.
He's gonna be able to. Maybe he'll be able to draw off Ningirsu.
He's accumulating tokens. And
Summoning for...
yeah, he gets the Gamashel.
Oh, he couldn't use the effect. No, he could. He could have summoned for Imduk, right? Oh no, because he
did.
Oh yeah, he did. Sorry, I was thinking he didn't link summon that with another link monster.
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
Well, it seems like he's free to do a lot, so depends if he wants to go for just Saruya to draw or...
I get the
let's
feeling
see.
it's looking like
makes a lot of sense. Because then, like, worst case scenario, you can just go for Gamashel, but if you draw other Extenders, you can just...
Yeah, I mean, you can draw
continue.
loads here. You can draw Lone Fire Blossom, you can draw...
I mean, Soul Charge is...
Soul Charge.
Oh yeah, you have the
Brilliant
ferret,
Fusion.
also Rescue Ferrets are in there.
Ferret with Sayuja, that's mad.
Yeah.
Wow,
So
that's a good start. That's a good
Eastern. Oh, Ferret is there. Wow, and the steam.
Here we go. Well, the
And
steam
Black
comes
16.
off the Ferret, right? So do you think Ferret gets steam?
It depends what you
Steam,
want to do. 'Cause
Bulb and
yeah.
Doppel? That's mad.
yeah, that's insane.
Oh my god. I think he does.
Yeah. That's insane. Mad combos. Yeah. And Doppel.
Yeah. So now we're going to see all of the synchro monsters presumably coming out of his
Yeah,
extra
all the
deck.
Blackwings in order, and then
I think Librarian first, you know.
yeah, Librarian. Does
Is
he have
there?
formula?
Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
No, he does not. But
Oh, back in the day.
wow, these are some vibes.
Are you
from-
allowed to do that with Steam?
what?
Doesn't Steam say?
No. Only when you special summon it back from grave.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sure.
so when you summon it from deck, you can use it for any synchro. And now you will be able to use it again because he has some Blackwing synchros, you know?
Yes, he does.
Wow, that's really cool.
So this is presumably better than Formula Synchron, according to Richard. I mean, I guess it can be brought back with the other Blackwing
other
Synchro
Blackwing,
he's about
exactly.
to make can bring it back.
So, yeah.
So it looks like maybe his deck is centered around this one interaction of Sayuja into...
And
That's all these
Ferret.
cards in the extra deck
Yeah,
are going to come out now.
it seems so. It makes sense, honestly.
So Steam, oh my god, he's got bulbs still.
Yeah, he's got so
Um,
much.
He's got the...
So he's gonna get the token from Steam, he's gonna get the draws. Yeah.
And that's going to get summoned.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Has he got any more Synchro monsters? I want to see more Synchro monsters.
Yes, Cosmic Blazer.
What
Dragon.
is Cosmic...
And of course Naturia Beast,
What-
which is the ending goal.
What is that? Oh my god, that is a Cosmic Blazer Dragon, okay.
Yeah.
Is that the... That's the, like, shooting Quasar, but it negates summons?
Yeah,
This is crazy. We
let's
picked
put it
this
on screen.
feature for the Prankids.
yeah,
but
and we didn't
picked
know
it
we were
wrong.
up for a treat, yeah.
Okay, it must be Synchro Summon. It cannot be Special Summon other ways.
Yeah, it basically banish
So it
itself.
can negate a summon, a card effect, or an attack. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
I'll take that. But he's not done.
he's definitely not done. I'm pretty sure he will even get to a point where he can summon Naturia Beast, depending what he wants to do. Like, that's crazy.
How does he summon Naturia Beast?
I think he has the...
So there's Bowl.
Does he have the other performable or no? No, probably not. Because otherwise I would have thought you could go at Trick at this point instead of sending Trick Clown, but he does not play that.
So he needs a level 4 Earth. Is that Rescue Ferret?
I think Rescue Ferret, Garnet, probably.
So use your number 2.
Yeah.
This is like crazy.
This is not stopping. And we already know he has 2 more negates from the Gamashel.
Oh, Gamasil's not even once a
Gamashel.
turn, is it?
Yeah, it negates twice. Wow, Soul Charge is there. Okay.
Well, you can get rid
well,
of the
you can get rid of the
triangles.
other artifact.
Goodbye.
See ya.
See you later.
Wow, Soul Charge even.
Does he even bother playing it?
You could actually hold it.
Just hold it for like, you've got 3 negates of anything. These aren't like 3 shoddy negates. These are negate any card you want. Okay. So he's not got... What's he using the bulb for now? Is he going to use the soul charge? Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, okay. Scoops it up.
Oh, spoiled the party.
Yeah, Herman ruined the party for us, but yeah, you can see it wasn't much of a surprise. Like Richard deck is entirely made to combo off, and yeah, it paid off.
That was cool.
Definitely. A couple of different interactions, and I'm still surprised that he doesn't even play Summon Sorceress. He doesn't even need that. So this deck is not even like new in a way. You could have played it all these months, essentially. That's really cool. So now, yeah, we go back to game 3. It was Swift, and now the tables have turned. Is Richard who has to prepare for his opponent deck that he doesn't know much about.
And what do you think he's scared of, to the extent that he's going to be siding in?
I mean,
hand
I don't
traps?
think, honestly, he was that scared, because if you think about it, I mean, Herman didn't really have any interaction outside of Call by the Grave and Toad. So, in the end, it wasn't that bad of a feeling, but you can't know if that's the
He doesn't
regular
know if
combo.
that's what it's going to end with, yeah.
Because he didn't see any of the big guys, so he didn't see the Raigeki or the RP Feather Duster one, so he can't know that those cards exist even. And
both of them are quite valid. I mean, obviously, the sort of Raigeki effect is going to be
so
very
like,
powerful.
yeah, if
but
I was him, maybe I would actually consider setting Mind Control, because like worst case scenario, you can just steal the Toad, force the Toad,
force
or
the
like,
Toad or force
whatever.
the Raigeki slash
Because like, yeah, because like
other dude.
Twin Twister was surely good, because you could see there were a lot of back rows and like field spell, whatever.
Well, the back row was only...
Yeah, I know, but he didn't see.
The back row was fairly
But like worst case scenario,
unimpressive,
yeah,
and
that's the
and a
thing.
Call by
If
the
you play
Grave.
such a
The thing is, you just got no idea
You
what
could-
they're going to do.
like based on game 1, exactly. You just like you can play the Mind Control, and I mean I guess Ash Blossom is quite generic, because everything summons from deck. But at the same time, is it really good?
I don't know.
We can't know. Yeah.
Negating the field spell, I mean, it might work out. It looks like if he's stuck
But like
with
yeah, if you were
one Prankid only,
I think I
then
would
you can't
honestly
do
just
anything.
focus on comboing off and not signing much. I would just, as I said, Mind Control, and possibly that's it. If you feel like it, maybe Twin Twister or stuff like that. But let's see how it goes.
I feel like Impermanence is so generic that it might be. I don't know.
Okay.
But I guess we'll see.
It doesn't look like a huge hand for Richard, except outside of the Predaplan.
I get the feeling that it could go off if it was left completely uninterrupted.
Yeah, of course, but like going second, it's
So that's
quite
unlikely.
unlikely.
Yeah, to be that.
And Cold by the
fortunate.
Grave is there, so let's see. So Fuse Spell is gonna have the Prankit, and I saw some other Prankids in his hand, so he's probably gonna do a similar combo to game 1.
Do you think he needs a fusion spell in order to go off?
Most likely,
So I
but
don't know. Do they have? They don't have a link 1.
no, they have the
so-
link choose, so it depends on.
So they need to be able to get.
Yeah, he does.
But that is a fusion
yeah.
spell. So
I mean, he plays a lot of them. He plays also the quick one, so and instant fusion as well. It's like a way
and
to
the
get
fusion
on the board.
recycling plant along
Yeah.
with the 2 terraforming.
So yeah, he's gonna do the exact same combo as game 1, pretty much, where he can just summon 2 from the deck, then tribute the fusion and get 4 Prankids on board.
a lot of Prankids.
Yeah, it's a lot of them.
Make the link.
Yeah.
And then, what do you think he's just going to end on the link plus the toad again?
It's possible, honestly, because I think you still link summon during your opponent turn, and at that point you could go for the Raigeki one, possibly. I'm guessing, but Raigeki against War Chalice seems to be insane. So in their
It does.
turn, of course, not in yours. Let's see.
Let's see where he goes.
Yeah, he makes the doo-doo.
Yeah, I am seeing 2 level 2s. I get the feeling maybe... Yeah, it depends on which ones you start with, because obviously you want to end with the 2 level 2s to XYZ into
Yeah.
Toad. So then you don't get those search effects if you're using them as
yeah.
XYZ materials and not link materials.
Quite possible.
So this time, if he's starting with different ones, he's getting some bonus effects.
I mean, those bonus effects are also really relevant in time. Like with the new rules, it's quite good to have a card like Prankids, you know,
Yeah, gaining 1,000 life points is no
and
longer
dealing
anything
damage
to
to
be
your
sniffed at.
opponent as well. So he deals 500 each time and gain, so that's a big difference.
And he's
Okay.
drawing a card. Why is he drawing a card?
There is one that banishes 1 Prankids to draw.
Aha, but banishes from your hand there. There's no banished cards.
Yeah, no, there is one. We can't see it because he put it next to the pile.
Oh, I see. Okay,
Yeah.
I just didn't see him banish it.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so now he gets back 2 cards by tributing the Link Masters.
I think the fusion spell is only 1 time per turn. So he can't use it again.
Yeah.
I'm not that familiar with Prankids, but someone told me that earlier.
Good to know.
I might be wrong, so if he does it, then I won't question
It's
it.
not your fault though. Okay, now the Bow Wow comes down. And yeah, so it's
Looking similar.
Yeah,
I'm sensing
but not even a Toad, I think.
No, there's...
Because they are level 3 and fire.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I was just looking at the level and I still got it wrong.
Okay, so he shuffles back the 3 Prankids.
But more face downs. And it doesn't look like Richard's hand is capable of playing through a lot.
No, but it doesn't seem like there are too many interruptions, even though you could go for the Raigeki one.
I do see an Ash in the hand of Herman, which does...
Yeah? Okay, that's huge. And
It
the
does
blob
make
mob
you
does not
feel
help.
bad when somebody
Yeah,
ashes your Predaplant.
definitely. Like, Predaplants are such interesting cards because they are probably one of the best cards in the game if they resolve. Like a single Scorpio can lead to so much advantage.
Everything, yeah. But then the Ash is like the worst card.
Yeah, and there are so many cards. Like you can get Veiler, Widow Anchor, whatever. Like, but even just
Permanents,
Anthrops,
Ash, yeah.
Impairments. There are so many that stops it. But still, if it happens, it happens. And let's see. I mean, he still has a little bit because he can go Glow Up Bulb and then special summon Doppel Warrior. But it doesn't seem like it would lead too much.
Is there anything he can sink through?
I mean, yeah.
I don't know. I guess.
I
we'll
mean, the
find
thing
out.
is, there is a Call by the Grave in Herman Field as well. So if he just changed that, yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, he's got Doppel, Shine Ball. Yeah, it's looking a little bit sad.
Yeah, he's trying to figure it out if he has time for another turn. Herman just proving that they are a lot of resources they're able to accumulate. Yeah.
I don't think Richard has any more legal plays.
Yeah, he doesn't really.
Oh, he can
Yeah,
attack.
he can only. I mean, that's still a thing.
But other than that, I don't think he's actually able to do anything with the cards in his hand.
Yeah, he's gonna be forced to pass, and we know he tributes the Bow Wow, gets back the Prankids, and let's see what he decides to go for.
Round they go again.
Yeah. The fusion spell
He
is
can do it in the
used-
end phase.
Yeah, it's a quick spell.
Or maybe it has to be done during the main phase, but he can do it during his opponent's main phase too. He's going to summon a Prankid fusion, which we don't know what it does, but it probably does something all right.
Yeah,
It seems quite nice using it in your opponent's turn, because I assume the Prankid
Yeah.
summons from the deck are going to be once a turn, so...
it seems similar to like how El Shadow Fusion was printed, and you could play both during your turn and then during your opponent's turn,
That's
giving
it.
you like...
If you love shadows, then
Yeah.
Prankids are the deck for you.
Yeah, definitely. The new Shadow.
The new Shadow. When Shadow first came out, I ran Polymerization in it.
Yeah, I remember it with Thunder Dragons as
That
well,
was
right?
so cool.
Yeah.
But now people aren't even running Thunder Dragon in Thunder
In Thunder
Dragons.
Dragon, what do you know?
Oh, I feel betrayed. I saw some people running it in Pendulum.
Yeah,
You can just activate
Yeah,
it,
and
search
then
two,
yeah,
Pendulum
yeah, yeah.
both, and with 2 Colossus.
that's cool.
It's cool.
Oh yeah, he's gonna go for another Dodo, then...
The names are so funny.
Yeah, even the
Gonna make
pictures,
a
I love the
doo-doo
pictures.
double.
Yeah, Doo-Doo, Bow Wow. But yeah, they remind me a lot of like cartoons and...
Prankid
yeah.
Doodle Doo.
Yeah, Doodle.
And a Prankid Rip Roaring Roaster. And a Battle Butler. And a Rocket Rider. And a Weather something, which I can't read. Weather
Weather?
Weather Vane.
Mayweather?
I don't know.
Okay. Another Bow Wow. and he's probably gonna get the boost
At some point.
now that he's done.
And his 11,000 life points. I guess it makes your wins all that much more stylish
Yeah.
when you win on like 11,000. Did you ever play with or against the soul absorption gold star for Necrophase, gain 10,000 life points?
Yeah.
Attention duelists, can Matteo Morro, that's Matteo Morro, please come to the public event stage. Thank you.
Yeah, it seems like he's using the boost now.
Probably means he's not going to do any more link summoning, so...
Yeah, he's just attacking and it's enough. So Herman takes the game. What a way to win. And yeah, let's talk about it in the post-game section. Wow, I can't say.
I did enjoy game 2 because I knew what all of the cards
Yeah,
he was playing were.
it was crazy. Like back in game 1, we got to see first what the Prankids were doing, and it was kind of impressive. I mean, he ended up on a lot of cards in his hand and on the field, and a Toad, which you can...
Can't sniff at the Toad.
Yeah,
Like, it's good.
exactly. It's not Toad is Toad. It's quite it's quite solid card, and we
He
saw
did
that.
almost the same thing in game 3. So you've got to be feeling good about a deck that can do
It's
the same thing again and again.
definitely
if
a
you think it's enough.
contender. He showed up the power of the deck, and in game 2, on the other hand, Reacher had the.
That was so cool.
Yeah, it was definitely cool. He showed him back what he could do, and it's definitely one of the most original deck lists I've ever
Seeing
seen.
Cosmic Blazer Dragon on the stream.
Yeah,
is,
exactly.
have you seen a Quasar Dragon on the stream? I don't think I have, but
I don't think either. But like even Doppel Warrior, I remember the last time it was like 2011 or something when
something
it was
like that.
played.
Euros 2011
in Madrid.
Was it 11? Yeah.
Yeah,
I was there. I played
Yeah.
Doppel Warrior.
Yeah, that was cool. When the first Librarian was basically in Europe.
Oh, it was super
And
cool.
yeah, and now it's been 7 years and still Doppel Warrior on stream. So that's great. But then, yeah, we go
Making a
back.
comeback.
Yeah, exactly. We go back to game 3, and we saw basically, as you said, the same combo as game 1. A little different, no Toad, but still the same amount of resources. So if anyone is watching and is playing in YCS Milan, don't underestimate Prankids.
Give it a try. Maybe read them. before
That's
your
a
next
start.
match.
That's a start for everyone. But yeah,
I think maybe luckily for his opponents, they don't print. Do they print cards in Swedish?
I don't think so.
So they don't
Yeah.
print cards in Swedish. He'll probably have them in English.
Yeah, but I mean, he's 4-0 with Prankids. We'll surely see him later on. So now let's go back to Oliver for the interview.
Yeah, we're back on the main event stage, and we just saw Herman pilot a deck of Prankids to a victory.
Yes.
How did that feel?
It felt very good. I thought it was playing Lightsworn when I saw the Predator plant, so I sided out 2 of the hand traps and sided Lancia. But I think Lancia would have maybe printed some of the combo, but I don't think it would have done that much.
Yeah, let's basically take it one step at a time. How did the first game go? What was going on for you? You were starting basically, and then you see he's playing a crazy deck too.
Yes, it was interesting. I was expecting me to be the feature deck, as to say.
Right.
But my hand was very good, and polymerization and 2 Prankies is the best hand my deck can make. So
Okay. So you win the first game. How do you feel after the first game? Are you like, okay, I got this, I just have to win another one, or are you still a bit shaky?
there's some minor brick issues with my deck, so it can be an issue playing every game. So I was really hoping I would not brick game 3.
Okay. So you were kind of expecting to lose the second game, or were you like, okay, I still can win even if he goes first?
I was kind of expecting to lose the second game because my deck is weak against Fairtail Snow, and I thought of playing Lightsworn, so I was thinking to lose.
So after the second game, you know exactly what his deck is doing, or at least you have a good understanding of what his deck is doing. What are you then doing after the second game? How are you basically going to the side deck and decide what to play for the third and final game?
Yes, I sided in Ghost Bell to counter Soul Charge, and I set up a board that could make both Weather Washer and Battle Butler to clear its entire field, and yeah, it worked out.
It worked out pretty well, yeah. So how was it playing in the feature match? Was it as you expected it, or was it way different?
It wasn't as bad as I thought it was, honestly. I had some nerves, but they disappeared.
All right, well, that's pretty good. So I think once you're in the game, you're basically like in the zone and everything else is just disappearing.
Yes, I agree.
All right. So again, maybe we're going to see you again if you keep going like this. You're currently undefeated with Prankids. How did you decide on this deck for this tournament?
I was testing a different deck because I was not doing as well with Sky Striker at the previous events, and this deck has a really good matchup against Sky Striker because you can chain your effects to the Widow Anchor, so they can never clear your monsters. So you just you go like into time game 1 every time.
Okay. So it's a pretty good call for this particular field that we have this weekend, and it also seems like it's actually a lot of fun to play.
Yes, it is very fun to play, and a lot of my opponents have to read my cards, so that's helpful as well.
That's helpful, yeah. And to answer the question that our commentators over there were throwing out, unfortunately the cards are not available in Swedish. I think that would give you even more of an advantage if nobody else is able to read the cards.
Everyone here is Italian, and I can't read Italian, so only fair.
Yeah, exactly. It's only fair. You're right. All right. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good luck for the rest of the tournament, and maybe we're going to see it again at some point later in the day or even tomorrow.
Yes, I'm hoping the same.
All right. So next time we're going to do make sure that the color coding is a little bit more correct. So the guy with the blue shirt is going to be in the blue corner. That's one of the little notes that I took away from this match. I hope you guys had a very good time seeing two of the craziest decks like going up against it. And as always, I mentioned this before, you can follow us on all the social channels on top of course, Twitter. We got Twitter, we got Instagram, and then on top of that, we got YouTube, we got Twitch and Facebook. So you can check out all the coverage wherever you want. With that, we're going to take another quick break, and then we're going to be back for round number 5 on day 1 of YCS Milan 2018.